It's crap contents. It's crap contents. It's crap content. So I love light gun games. They're my favourite. And the third-party controllers, these Scorpion ones, are also good. But I've had a couple of problems with one of them, where the Scorpion light guns are really well made, and on par with the GunCon ones really, for a third party. The Scorpion 2 is a beautiful thing, and the Scorpion 1, well, this one doesn't quite work right. So, my problem is, on the Scorpion 2, it's got this stupid, thing you put in the back, and it's got, a broken, wire, so I'm getting funny pictures, and it's not quite working right. So, we're gonna try and replace it with the Scorpion 1, cable. Let's do this. So first off, let's remove the screws, because there's quite a few of them holding this thing in together on the Scorpion 2. So we'll remove the screws, and so yeah, there's quite a few screws on here. So let's speed it up so you don't have to watch me struggle taking screws out of a stupid light gun. And there's quite a few of them. Some of them are a bit tricky to get to. I had trouble with this couple at the back. But then I made an obvious mistake. It's coming up in a minute. I couldn't part the gun. And I realised there's a screw behind there, look. And again I forgot, and then I noticed the screw down here. And that's it. The thing's stuck to base. Beautiful. Anyway, as you can see, the wire's connected up to a little connector there that's got pins on it. And you've got your laser, and you've got your motor, recoil action on it. And there's some more screws holding the board in that we need to take out so we can get to the connector. So again, speeding it up so you don't have to see me struggling. And the little board just pops out, no messing. And they can see the connector with the wires on it. So that's all good. It's easy to get to like this. I'm not too concerned about taking it completely to bits, as there's some other wires for the motors, for the micro switches of the trigger and things. So let's get started on the Scorpion 1 and see how quick this is. So again, we take the screws out of this one. So once we get all the screws out, we can have a look at this board, which is basically going to be the same as the Scorpion 2 really. There's not going to be much change apart from this one hasn't got the laser on it or the extra GunCon. Oh, it has got the GunCon, sorry. I'm talking shit. So, take all the screws out and let's have a quick look. And as you can see, this all comes to parts fairly quickly and fairly easy. Again, we'll have a look at this board, and you can see that we can get to the wires, and it's the same kind of connector, but it's slightly different. As when I pinned out the actual connector to that board, the colours was different to the Scorpion 2. So I had to draw this out and make sure the connections were going to be right when I resoldered this back onto the Scorpion 2. So be careful that not all wires are the same. Each cable could be different. And it's a good job I pinned this out, otherwise it would have caused a bit of trouble when connecting up to the Scorpion 2 by using the new wire. So it's fairly easy. There are some like little connector things, but I opted to solder it all back together and get them all back on together. It's not too bad, but again, you've got to get those color codes right. They're not identical. The straight swap of the cables, and it all seemed to work a treat and not too worried about. So it's time to get the CRT fired up, and it's time to check it out. whole reason to do this one was I needed the GunCon off so you can play games like Die Hard 2, which doesn't use a GunCon. It just uses a normal light gun. And it's beautiful to play. Check it out. I do love this game, and it worked a treat once I did the mod. It all came back beautiful. Such a cool game to play. I love my light gun games. I love them.
Not my day. Start now.
Like I said, I like my light gun games.